Next up, we have the turtle machinist Donatello. Donnie was probably the easiest to write for because I see him as having the most singular focus. Everything about Donnie is based in science and inventing and experimentation and discovery. And because of that, I have him as a gnome, constantly tinkering and curious and inventing. I have him as an armorer artificer, partially because of the joke, they're all turtles, they have armor built in. I thought it was kind of funny. But also the armorer artificer is focused on making magical armor, magical gauntlets and boots and things like that to help with their quests. And that's Donnie's whole focus, is making new technology for the turtles to help with their ninja ways. Goggles to help them see at night, or gloves that help them climb, or, different things like that. Everything is down to inventing. I have him as an is-it engineer. Do all of his experiments work out? No. Do some of them blow up in his face? Absolutely. But he's going to keep on inventing and keep on figuring things out. And I have him as lawful good. He, like Leo, follows the rules to a T as best he can. He's not going to deviate from what Splinter says especially, but he's also typically not going to deviate from what Leo says unless it's very obviously wrong. He's going to do good, and he's going to do good within the confines of the law and the rules set before him. And finally, we have the party animal Michelangelo. I have Mikey as a Herringon. Mikey is a free spirit. He's very jovial, very optimistic, very free, like the Herringons. He doesn't sit still worth anything. I have him as a bard of the School of Blades. Mikey's fighting style is all very free and fluid. He's very big on entertaining, and he'll make his quips at the enemies to try to tear down the morale. And he does so, his fighting almost looks like a dance. I have him as the entertainer background. Same reasons I have him as the bard class. Everything he does is about keeping things light and free and optimistic, and happy. And I have him as chaotic good. Yes, he's going to follow Splinter. Yes, he's going to follow Leo. But in his personal life and how he chooses to do things, he's unpredictable. He's not going to necessarily make choices based on the law or the rules or, what people tell him to do. He's going to do his own thing as per the free spirit. But he is good at the end of the day. I admit I didn't watch the Turtles much growing up. I loved watching them when I did, but it wasn't as big a part of my life as it was for some other people. So tell me what you think. Tell me if you think I got any of them especially right or wrong, and tell me any others you want to hear about. Thanks.